And while the snowstorm has passed, it's left behind a heck of a mess. Take a look at this. Do you have supplies you need to get through snow like this? Our Tom Kowalski stopped by a local hardware store to learn if they have the supplies you need. He joins us from Broadway in downtown Rochester. Tom, just looking at where you're standing, it seems like there's still plenty of work to do clearing those roads.
Yeah, Brett, most definitely. Well, the roads themselves are pretty clear, but as you can see, there's still quite a bit of snow just on the ground here. It's about, oh gosh, that's deeper than I thought it'd be. It's going to like halfway up on my shin there. I got long legs too, guys, but hey, look. It's covered a lot of cars just like this, completely packed in with snow here. So this has got to make you ask yourself, hey, if this was my car right here, if I was this buried in all of this snow, again, it's going up pretty far on my feet here, people. Do you have what it takes to get out? So I spoke with some experts over at Ace Hardware about what kind of supplies you may need and what they can have to help you dig out.
Do you guys know how many bags you ordered here this year?
Well, we've gotten rock salt in probably about 6 times so far this winter. This last load came in last week. There was 100 bags of this one and 60 bags of larger size.
That's Terry Dacey, owner of Hadlock Ace Hardware in Pittsford. Needless to say, he's stocked on rock salt for now, a lesson he's learned from recent years.
Based on last year with the tremendous shortage of rock salt, we have stocked up, so that we won't be in that position again. And I think other stores that I've seen are in a similar position. They have plenty. As far as other things go, shovels, heaters, and all that, we had a pretty good run on them, especially yesterday.
How did last year's shortages affect, I guess, how you guys prepared for this year?
Yeah, we bought more, but still, you have to factor in, just how much weather you're really going to get, and in Rochester, this is the first big event we've had as compared to Syracuse and Buffalo have probably had 4 or 5 more events like this than we've had so far. But they have had all that weather has depleted inventories, in some warehouses.
Davey says in addition to salt, they're also stocked on snowblowers, but are low on shovels and heaters. That's because the shipment intended for Monday morning was delayed due to the snowstorm. Thankfully, they're expecting more shovels and other supplies early tomorrow.
Were you surprised that so many people still needed a snow shovel this late into the season?
It always amazes me. What are they thinking when they don't have one until it actually snows?
Now, if you need any shovel, salt, or any other winter supplies, you got to make sure to call in ahead to any hardware stores. 1, to make sure that they actually do have the supplies that you need, and 2, to make sure that they're even open today, because I came across that a few times today where I know a few hardware stores that I tried to check out just were not open today. So make sure you call ahead to learn about that. And make sure you stay tuned to News 10 NBC for all your first alert weather updates as we continue through this long and treacherous and snowy winter season. For now, though, live in downtown Rochester, Tom Kowalski, News 10 NBC.
This is a classic winter we're having here in Rochester, Tom. I can't believe people don't have their snow shovels yet, but it's that way every year.
Me too.
All right. Let's go in depth now on shoveling and your heart health. The American Heart Association says shoveling can just do as much or even more stress on your heart as a run can. Experts recommend you don't eat a big meal right before or after shoveling. Use a small shovel and take breaks. Remember, our hearts have to work extra hard in the cold weather.